YTPC. Good afternoon. It is Ghost Cop here with a VR today. And the VR is for Tennessee Bull, none other. Smoking a My Father Connecticut cigar today. Just felt like a nice mild to medium cigar today. And this fits the bill. It's got a great burn to it, as you can see that. It's got a pretty good burn to it. The ash has fallen off in one nice inch and a half chunk, and this here is still holding on pretty good. Some creaminess and some leather is what I'm tasting. And ever so often, at the very end, as the flavors are leaving my palate, I get a little touch of nuttiness. It's not a lot, it's not all the time, but just a little touch of nuttiness sometimes. Great cigar, I really love it. If you haven't had the My Father Connecticut, get yourself one and give it a try. So today's video is for Tennessee Bull, like I said. Bull, congratulations on the sub, brother. You are a fantastic guy. Just a stand-up, just a stand-up feller. Family guy. I love watching you. I love your video that you shot with your daughter watching the clouds. That is by far one of my favorites. I really enjoy that. In fact, it's encouraged me. I just watched it again not too long ago. And I think next week when my daughter's here, we're going to shoot a video together, my daughter and I. I really want to do that. You've influenced that on me. And I think that would be really cool to do. So maybe I can get old Rooster out here and do that. So that would be really cool if I could. So today, the VR's question was, he wants to know a secret of something we did that nobody knows about or not many people know. Well, nobody knows about this except for me. And I truly, totally forgot about it until Bull made me think about it. There was a feller at the firehouse when I was a youngin' who did not get along well with me at all. And I certainly did my part to make that relationship rough. We did not like each other. We always tried to outdo one another. And in a way it made us both a better fireman because, we both wanted to do the best that we could. So it kind of was a good thing, but once it got physical and it actually came to fists. And I don't think he expected that out of me because of being such a little feller. Because at the time, I'm not a very tall guy, and I was really skinny when I was a youngin'. And this is before all my surgeries and everything. And we got into it in the engine bay one day, and I pinned him up against the wall and threw a couple punches. So that was probably the worst that it ever got. But then it got to pranks. He liked putting water in my boots, so when I ran over to the firehouse and put my boots on, my socks would get wet. He liked to put tennis balls in my boots, so when I did that, I jammed my toes. He put Vaseline on the inside of my car handles, so when I went to get into my car, my hand would slip. And, he just did nasty stuff like that. So eventually I got my revenge. Now my revenge, he does not know about. No one knows about it other than me. And we used to have hooks on the outside of our gear racks that we would hang our car keys on. And we did that because a lot of times when you come into the firehouse, you park oddly and they have to move your vehicles or something. So what we did was we would leave our keys on those hooks. So I showed up at the firehouse one day for a call. Everybody was already gone. His car was sitting out there right out in front of the one engine bay. And it was wet from him just washing it again because he kept this truck ridiculously clean. Like if it got a little dirt on it, he was washing it. It was ridiculous. So I decided his keys were calling out to me. So I took the keys and took it for a ride. Took it down dirt lane. Got it super dusty. Took it into a field, ran it through some mud. Ran it through some manure. And then to boot, when I got back to the firehouse, I wasn't completely content with what I did by destroying this truck and getting it filthy, dirty, and covered in cow manure and, dirt and grime and everything else I could stir up. I went ahead and got a piece of leftover fish from bingo night, and I buried it behind his seat so it would smell nice and rancid for him. Parked the truck back where he left it, and I bolted. Put the keys back, and I bolted. I didn't hang around. Didn't come around the firehouse all day. The next day we didn't have any calls, so I didn't go to the firehouse. Then we got a call a couple of days later. I showed up, and they started questioning me, questioning everybody, So I didn't do it. I haven't been around. Yeah, come on now. Sean, we know you're like one of the main pranksters in the station. I said, look, has anybody seen me at the firehouse in the last 3 days? None of them. I said, okay then. I said, between working and running errands and taking care of my mom, I have not had time to be at the firehouse. Did I show up to that call? Did I wait for... was I there to help clean up? Was I there to get credit for it? No. Now, if I was home, would I have come up? Yeah, okay then. So I got away with it. Never told anybody. Even my best friend Chris, who was a prankster with me, we were like Heckle and Jekyll, man. We were always together. And he even said, he questioned me and I denied it. I wouldn't tell anybody that I did it. So, that's my little telltale secret that I will share with you, Bull. Thank you, brother, for all of the kindness, all of your support, man. I love you, brother. I love you with all my heart. You mean you mean a lot to me. The friendships that I've gained through the YTPC have just meant so much to me, and just not enough that I could say or do to repay those friendships. So thank you, Bull. Congratulations, brother. I know there are many more to come, and I look forward to doing any of those videos, all those videos for you, my friend. And as we close this thing out, I would like to do a couple shout outs. I felt the song was fitting for you, Bull. Terry the Artiste. Terry the Artiste. Guys, he's a fantastic artist, pipe smoker, great guy, watches people's videos, comments on them. Give this guy a sub. Okay? Smokey Mo. Smokey Mo, brother. Here's one for you to try, man. My Father, Connecticut. Great cigar. Adam the Piper. Adam the Piper. Great guy. Another one that, comments on videos. Great guy. New to the YTPC pretty much. Give him a sub. This next guy is relatively really new. And that's Bandit Piper. BANDIT Piper. This guy is awesome. Fun guy to watch. Give him some love. Give him a sub. Guys, thank you so much for all of the subs. If you have subbed to me and I have not mentioned you or have talked to you, you may not have shown up in my emails to being a sub. Okay? So please comment below. Let me know that you're a sub. I'll write you down and I'll give you a shout out. I want to give 2 more shout outs. Okay? And these 2 shout outs I want are just viewers. And that is the Darface, and I want to give credit to Yorkshire Posse. Yorkshire Posse. These guys compliment all the time. Garrett Klein is another one. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I cannot tell you what it means to me to have this old country boy sit here and smoke a cigar and you watch and enjoy it and want to be friends and communicate with me. It means so much. Thank you. Continue to watch. Find these guys that I mentioned. Give them a sub. Share the love in the YTPC. And until we can get together and pack a pipe or smoke a great cigar, let all that you do be done out of love. Y'all take care and God bless.